fucking.
I tasted your pasta. So good. So good.
You want some?
No, but I didn't know. I got an Amazon package the other day. Big box. Was not exciting. I said, Chandler, I said, we need to open my box. And she goes, that's big. I said, well, let's find out what it is. And she goes, I can open it. Oh, I said, okay, well, let me get it started. She just ripped that thing right open.
Oh yeah, she's good at that.
She goes, I had my chipkey pastas. Six boxes. 2 of them are shells, pennes, and spirals. And she saw this the
What's
shell
up?
ones, and she goes,
Ahoy.
She goes, I've had these. These are good.
There we go. Now we got it.
Just wait till she learns to read.
Gracious.
Oh,
She
come
will be
on.
reading to you. Because she'll be like, I learned this.
There
Now
we
I
go,
can
there we
read
go.
what everybody else. We won't be able to spell around her except certain things.
Oh, right, I should be able to put it all together again. I had to
Yo.
RUNOFT.
What is up?
Who all we got in here?
So far we got 8 people.
Be on the lookout in the chat. I usually jump on Tom from Reaction Therapy. He goes live between his sessions throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
He's always very kind. He always plugs us. He always says like he loves what we do. He loves our voices, like all that stuff.
I actually saw. I caught. He was like. I just didn't get a chance to watch.
But he said he's like, because I always ask him. I was like, Tom, like, what's your plans for the weekend? Or like, what are you and the wife doing, or whatever. He finally asked me today. He's like, I was like, you always ask me. I want to ask you, what are your plans for the weekend? And I said, no, we're going live tonight. He's like, oh, I gotta drop in then.
Oh, okay,
So-
okay.
But he has, I don't know if he's been serious, but there's been a couple of times that, because he's talked about our podcast very highly. And he's like, yeah, he said, maybe I should go to Ohio and we can have a, have like a session or whatever. He's like, we can like, do like a podcast. He's like, that'd be pretty cool. He's like who knows?
Oh shit. Okay.
So, but again,
so-
if it doesn't happen, it's just sweet that he was
Yeah.
saying that,
Admittedly, I have him or any others, but like I have not been able to really watch much of his stuff lately. I caught a few of his things over time. I really enjoyed his channel though. He's got a great look. I really like his logo.
Yeah. Well, he actually said that. What was it today? He's like, guys. He's like, you know how my thing has been Suicide Boys. He's like, no. He's like Rykerroad. He's like, they're all sleep token, dude. He's like, they should be.
Oh, so
sponsored by
Suicide Boys? Oh, that's it.
his,
Really?
like, people,
Bro, that would not catch for us.
Yeah.
That did not catch for us. And that's one of my son's favorites. Like he loves them guys.
Well, see,
I heard that they broke up or something.
Well, let's see. Coca Boss says, literally love you guys. The way you analyze opens my eyes to things I hadn't thought about. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
I will have to.
Oh, Beyond Maker.
Hey. Yeah, dude, it's so weird playing Dark Ages because, like you said, like I'm playing like it's Doom Eternal, moving around, but like you really can just stand and bang essentially.
Well, the thing is, what are you on? You said that this is not a slight, but you said that you did choose.
I just chose easier, like the easy mode.
Dude, even on ultra violence, you've got to fucking move.
Okay,
Yeah,
I wondered,
It's
but it was just the fact of like, yes, how tankish you are, but you surprisingly are still quick.
Well, the thing is, I argue that the Slayer in Dark Ages is faster than Eternal, like with his normal run.
That's what I'm saying. Like his run is fast, man.
That's what they said. They're like, yeah, you're a tank. It's like you're set to the ground, but still fast. And I was like, okay.
No, but yeah.
I didn't know if they were
A little bit of
being
recreational
legit or not,
state.
but
Yeah,
no.
yeah, like that.
Works
That's
out.
right. We are in a recreational state.
Usually never get fast. I might play on Dark Ages for a little bit, but
Dude, it's so fun.
it's awesome.
I've got 4 or 5 episodes already record. I just got to go through, guys. It's been, dude, I've been doing it on coffee time in the mornings lately.
That's genius, by the way.
And just, I don't know, I was like, you know what? Like, you know, whatever. So,
There we go.
admittedly, like, I want to play it tonight, but, like, I'm going to wait. So, because we're going live now. Like, so I will wait till morning, but I probably got a couple more days work because I'm like halfway through. Like he said, I got it on the easiest setting just to go through it quick.
Just so I know, you've not ran into Cthulhu yet, right?
I don't think so. I'm on chapter 11
You
or
would
12.
know if you would know if you ran into.
Yeah,
Cthulhu.
no, I'm not. No.
The big creature and says, "Shit!" No.
Maybe you're helping them.
That's at 5.
And we're off.
Gonna watch it. I don't know. My cousin was talking about the fights tomorrow, talking about Pat. I caught a little bit of like what he was talking about with Patty, and then some guy moving up the weight class. And hey, greetings from Germany. What's up?
Germany, thank you for being here. Why are you watching 2 Ohio guys?
Jeffrey, good evening, bud. Thank you for the $1.99, buddy. I appreciate that.
TGIF. You're so fast. You are so strong. Okay, all right.
Do I have to drive a cool car with but no. The bucket seats like I'm sitting in that? No. I'm not driving.
Oh my god. Yeah, you.
What are we doing today? Really nothing. I mean, got the live tonight now, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do after this as far as stuff. Like I can definitely edit.
So get some gold out of that stuff, dude. You've been getting good footage.
Yeah, but like I can definitely edit because I'm not gonna go live again. Like we're already live on YouTube. Well, I could actually do a little bit of time on Detour. I have not been live on the Detour in a little bit too. Maybe we'll see.
Shit.
Just again, get some hours in. I will say, guys. Now, granted, there has been other things going on, and over time, but last night we got a notification. Now it's not what we thought. It said, "Congratulations on your 4,000 hours." We didn't hit it, but the fact of that we're starting to push up that line a little bit. That was just a collective, I think, in general.
And then here, Jeffrey says for $1.99, be a big brother and stand in front of the TV.
I stand. Yeah.
Hey, can you see? Yeah. That's what I said when I bought this TV. I'm like, if I'm buying a TV, I'm buying a fucking TV.
Well, and that makes sense, man. Like that's you gotta. If you're gonna do it, do it. If you're already look at it this way: if you know you can do it, but if it's an $800 TV, but you only wanted to spend $600 for the extra $200 to get the biggest one and probably last you a little longer, get the $800 TV.
Ugh. I'll be honest, when I bought this TV, I could not afford it, but I did it anyway. But now it's paid off, so it doesn't matter.
To be honest, I could not afford this.
Thank you, debt consolidation. Oh, shit. Okay. No.
Desmond, I'm good. I'm good, man.
Welcome. Oh! Don't you dare! Don't you fucking dare! No, no,
He's,
no.
He's
Not-
playing now. I was playing this morning, different Doom, but like he's over there making all the noises like I was.
Scary.
Dude, how funny would it be if there was that should have been something we thought of. You play 2 and then have you edit, you playing and then have us go side by side and see how similar it is.
It's like, fuck me!
Yeah.
So you've heard me use very colorful language.
Listen to me speak.
So. No, I'm just saying what for
Chris, oh yeah.
Like seriously, right? Like
Yeah, very much. But fuck!
exactly. It's my favorite word.
You either love the word or you're just simple-minded. So
Yeah.
I don't trust people that don't use profanity.
Same.
People curse. People who don't curse are aliens.
Oh!
Lauren, thank you. Hopefully you are too. Good evening.
Good. 5-0, you're busted.
Trevor.
Oh shit.
Dude, it's so weird too. I haven't really utilized it, or maybe it's not supposed to be, but like, what is it? Is it left bumper in Eternal? It does slow you down, doesn't it?
Only if you have a certain room.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I noticed that
Yeah,
kind
sure.
of early on. I was like, oh, so I can slow down a little bit.
So on, here I'll show you. I'll show you the rivets. So, shit. When you got it.
It is 8:55 p.m. Started a little later, so we'll be on a little later, but
So you have 3 runes you can choose out of the 9 that are unlocked, right? So this one is perform glory kills faster. Launch quick glory kills.
Well, yeah. I'm talking about
I know. This is it. Hold left trigger in midair to temporarily slow down time. Once the rune is fully drained, you'll need to wait for it to recharge. That's not something that's built into Doom Eternal. That's a rune that you have the ability to choose.
in all the Dooms.
No, in Doom Eternal.
Right, I'm talking about Dark Ages.
Okay, you said Eternal.
Oh, I was saying no in Dark. Sorry, and then I must
What's-
have meant to say new one, but
It's no, there is a mechanic that does slow things down. They said that there's actually an option to where you can turn it off. Oh, actually, hold on.
oh well, that's because I was like, oh, so you can slow down a little for a time.
Wait. Oh no, it did choose. Why did Sam pop up? We won't be doing Jenny. K-pop doesn't do well anymore. Plus,
No.
we don't do full album reactions.
Yeah,
that.
like
We
they
song by
they
song.
did they did great for a minute, and then even like Blackpink, and then just in general, everybody said like just stopped.
Yeah.
So we enjoyed it.
Dark Ages. And funnily enough, is that what's interesting is that watching you play, it's interesting to be able to hear the music, because when this game first dropped, you couldn't fucking hear it.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
and Gordon didn't produce it because he knows what he's doing to make sure sounds cut through. So they had it was done by a team, I think, of 3 or 5 people. They delegated it to. So,
Okay.
Again, their music is good. I like it. But let's see. Let's do. Actually, what's next? God, both of these are 2%. Angry. Sorry.
Very good, thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for being here. Hey, what's up? What's everybody's favorite video game right now if you're a gamer? Mine legit is Doom Dark Ages. Like this is it is so fun, and it is a big it's fast paced and keeps my mind busy. It's so awesome. Baldur's Gate 3. I heard those are so fucking hard. Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yes, Baldur's Gate essentially has the
Farming
ability
sim.
where you can make as many decisions as you can in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, we love Breach. Can't wait. Oh, really?
It's like someone analyzed an encounter that wasn't even combat. It's just an encounter of the world of like the 100 ways that you can do it. So
Beat Baldur's Gate 3 4 times. Damn. Destiny series. It is not actually a vase. It is actually a liquid for craft. Like it says 1 liter.
that's a vase.
It says 1 liter.
A 1 liter vase. A boss.
Okay, yeah. So is it? I think it's left bumper. If you hold it.
No, it's only in certain moments in combat. That's not something you activate.
Really?
Yeah, all L2 does is bring up your sword, or bring up your shield. That's it.
Try holding it.
No, buddy, I'm holding it. That's not a mechanic. That's on the
Damn.
left trigger. That's just in combat when you parry, the time slows down. That's not because, like, yes, you're pressing L2 in that moment or left trigger or whatever, but that's.
Let me
that's,
see something. Just let me. Just let, sorry. Just let me.
It's like you can hold it. It's not going to slow down.
Also, I wanted to feel the controller on the PS5.
I maxed out my field of view and like messed with some settings, so.
See? I said left bumper.
Left button. You said left button. Whatever. So, I never fucking use it, so.
So I was like, oh, you can slow down.
So it's when he pressed it.
No, hold it.
No, I know, but when you, I am holding it down. He's getting ready to throw it.
Yeah, it's prepping to throw, so you can probably throw further, or if you're in
I
air.
ain't got that time in combat to fucking sit there like that. I gotta throw my shit and move on.
But
Like,
if it's slowing down time,
no, it doesn't help me. I gotta do something because what you'll see when I get into a big horde. Because there's a particular way that I play this with the weapons.
oh
and shit.
sure. I was just saying. I was like, damn, you can slow down. I caught it the other day.
Well, that's.
I was like, it wasn't a pair. I was like, I know it was like
I've
me
only
just
ever had
hitting
to
him.
slow down on parries. So
Yeah, no, I was like, I knew that. I was like, I was standing, so I was like, oh. Imagine Ronnie Radke in GTA 6.
There we go. Yellow key.
Hey, Adam, what's up?
Down.
Purple, what's up?
Oh shit. Hey, remember that time, man?
You repeated them? Oh my gosh. Well, thank you.
Wee.
Wee. What do you have it on right now? Like this?
Force violence.
Just okay. I wasn't sure what you had it on first time around.
Oh, a nightmare originally, but I changed it down because I wasn't making any progress.
Really?
It's again now. I'm gonna go through the game again on nightmare and see how it feels, but I'm also not making a big jump.
Loki watches through the toilet right now. Right on.
Ow! Please get off. Oh my god, you screwed up my whiplash kill.
Ouch. That's gonna bleed.
Got you too.
Yep. He put some calls down. I know you don't understand.
You're a dick. Okay. Need a big arena.
You literally looked at
Woo.
me and you looked at me like, how do I get online?
Dude, it's so weird to see like
There we go.
it's like to see like similar but different like what do you call it, like enemies from some of the other past ones, or like
Yeah.
Eternal and stuff too.
Well, so actually, Lee just joined the chat. What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up?
The Lee.
What's up, man? He's playing Doom Dark Ages.
So we were talking about it, so good thing. So plus I
Lee
played
should
it.
be in bed. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
That man doesn't sleep. He's talked about it on the podcast, which you guys should totally subscribe to.
Yes, yes. Go follow his channels, plural. Just like us.
All 14 of them.
All of our channels.
Oh, here, actually, Eric, look at this. So when you upgrade your shield, the plasma guys, it knocks them all down.
Even when they're not red.
No, that's the different shield guys. You have 2 types of shield guys. You have the plasma, and then you have.
Oh,
the,
that's right. That's right.
So it's when you hit the plasmas, they don't pop. It doesn't pop them all at once. It will ricochet between all the shields that are there and kill them all.
Okay.
So that's why it was upgrade your shield for sure. Like there's some really wild shit that it does. You essentially become almost like Captain America on crack. So, yeah, and also too is that I'm gonna throw my shield, right? Let's do this.
Captain Evil.
No matter how far away it is, it's instantaneous.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I caught that the other day. I was like, okay, yeah.
That took me a little while because eventually I had to
Same.
Yeah, well, I looked at one of the loading screens that was the tip it gave me, and I was like, wait, are you telling me like that changes up how like? Because I thought that it was you had to do certain things for combat to flow, and it's like no, you can essentially do whatever you want.
Yeah,
So
Lee, for sure. And again, he told me a little bit more about the one, like your video dropped too. I want to watch it, but with the whole situation, like even just what you commented, I'm like, because what I told Kyle, it was probably like 3 weeks ago. Well, no, a little longer than that, but like steadily, I would get these emails, like the drop downs for Rykerroad, and it would be like, I'm serious, it was like Eminem's Houdini, ineligible for monetization. I'm like, you did that fucking 6 months ago.
I was like, yeah, we already know we're not making.
Well, I was like, we already know that. I'm like, whatever. And then like a couple of days got by, and it was like the Weeknd's Dirty Diana, ineligible for. I'm like, yeah, that was our first video. I'm like, oh, are they just now catching them? Had no idea about the UMG thing. Guys, they've been done hit us. We just didn't fight it. We don't give a shit. We already weren't. Like,
They just feel the need to tell you now.
like.
Oh, cyber.
If it's that big of a deal, we'll take the fuckers down. Like, but yeah, so that's why I was like, no, I was like, I don't think. So yeah, definitely, like I said, I felt fine even before. But yeah. That, dude, this gun's sweet.
I love it.
Yeah, this is a good one.
That one is from Olmsted Falls.
Oh shit, really? Good, glad to have you. There's actually a lot of Ohioans that are in the comments.
Yeah, like they tend to be now. I still got to get a place to like try and meet up somewhere and just like have a coffee or something, in, open environment.
Come on.
What is Olmsted near?
That's a good question.
Is it near like Cincinnati, Columbus?
Olmsted Falls is a suburb of Cleveland, I think.
That's what I thought, but it's yeah, but which side?
There's North Olmsted and then there's Olmsted Falls.
Oh, I guess you're right,
Which
North
probably
Olmsted.
is like a little rock with water going over it, like
You
Chicago Falls.
fucker.
Like when you drive through Congress.
Yeah.
Uncle Rex was the first one that ever told me about that. We went on a road trip and he went, "Oh, we're about to pass through Congress," and I went, "Oh, this must be a big deal." 2 seconds later, he's like, "Congress isn't that big."
Yeah, I've done that before with him
You're now
too.
leaving
But no, yeah,
Congress.
Lee, that's why I was like, dude, I don't care. So we do appreciate you guys because at first we didn't know, and guys, hundreds of you went to the detour and subscribed.
Yes.
Like,
Oh my God.
thank you.
Over 600 people came over. I checked.
In like a day or two.
Yeah.
Like
Guys,
there was a lot of you guys, so thank you for that. Where it's like, dude and dudettes, we are giving you as much as we can, like on those, like if something were to happen here or just in general. But thank you. Just give us a second. I promise it'll be worth it.
Yeah. That was only a matter of time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you 3-round burst, max out the normal shotgun, it catches them on fire, so it gives you armor.
I know it's just garlic bread, but why is it better?
It's got cheese on it.
Yeah, it's got.
Why
it's
is
got
it better?
Mhm.
It's got cheese on it.
Julian, well, thank you. He is playing Doom Dark Ages. If you were on Coffee Time this morning, this is what I was playing.
In the first age, in the first battle.
Yeah, looking like.
Trust me, they do not look alike.
Well, I get what you mean.
2016 looks like piss.
Well,
Eternal looks like neon, and this one looks like rustic old ages. I say that with a bunch of love.
That didn't help me at all, sweetheart.
They're good, right?
Oh my God.
Right?
I could have a whole freezer full of those
Yeah.
things.
Oh, what do I have? What do I
A
have?
lot more.
Yeah. Oh, the cycler needs. Okay.
I'm drinking out the skull of my enemy.
Fuck
That is very metal. Good job, Denver.
yeah.
I only bathe in the blood
What-
of my enemies.
What guns or what weapons did you upgrade first? Like, what did you upgrade?
I just looked at what I thought was cool.
See, like this one, I don't know.
Again, it's so. For instance,
I
look here.
use him for like the big crab guy,
Oh yeah,
because it hits their armor hard.
That fucker. I spent almost a day and a half on him.
Really?
Dude, it was hard.
Hey.
Ah! Kiss my bender! I don't know what that means, but it sounds like it's very provocative and disgusting.
Is
So
it anything like a taco?
I put a phobia. No, it was what she says to Adam saying, like, well, we're not sure what it is. But Yours! Okay, yours!
Thank you for the daily joy. My your sentiments.
Oh, that's awesome.
What you guys have gone through. Team chat. Be brave. Be strong. Much love. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, that was tough.
Dude,
That was cool.
Yeah, sometimes those guys that beef up everybody, sometimes they're just just like a shield guy. It's like they're looking for like, why is everybody so fucking maxed out? It's like, oh, it's a simple kill. I could have found him 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
Sarah Kyle sounds provocative. Me gets the people going.
Yeah. Go with your chicken!
What does that even mean? No one knows.
But it's provocative.
It's another Friday night.
Yeah.
Oh. Easy health. Okay.
Healthies.
I thought you said, why would I talk
You.
to you? Like, yesterday was Monday.
Maybe you died.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
You are dead.
We're dead.
You are
The
dead.
first night I bought this game, she looked at me and she went, "Hey, your health's critical."
I think I was reading, I just looked over and I'm like, your health is critical. He was like, I know!
I know that.
Thank you for telling me that. I had no clue.
What album changed my view on music? Sleep Token, Take Me Back to
Well,
Eden.
he doesn't have me to tell him anymore. So he needs to-
Honestly, because of take a like I don't mean like lyrical aspect out of it, but seriously, the genres, it was different than Ronnie. I would say, okay, Falling in Reverse and Sleep Token. I'm not slighting any of the others that we've listened to, but like fantastic with Bad Omens, fantastic Lorna Shore, fantastic Slaughter to Prevails, all this stuff, but those two have this, even 21 Pilots is in there, but still a little different. But those two specifically, I don't know how to explain it. They did something so different with all music, and I dare say it can be for anybody.
It had to happen first in order for her to like it.
No pun intended. And then anything by 21 Pilots.
Oh yeah, we saw Star Set drop. Yep.
Yeah.
I say can't do them on YouTube, but. Oh, okay. Actually, I checked out Lewis and Pauly's new song today. I totally forgot about that.
You had a new song?
Yeah, I just dropped it. We'll watch it after.
Somebody, oh, that was him. I thought somebody was like trying to open the door.
No, he's just very vocal.
No. He must have like hit the bot. I thought somebody was trying to open the door.
Oh my god! I'm locking myself in a room.
No, I like it a lot better.
Top 3 nostalgic movies.
Casper, The Stand, and I'll cheat and say a show, McGee and Me.
Oh my God, McGee and Me.
No, Night of the Twisters with Devin Sawa.
Nice.
Do you remember that movie? I fucking remember that movie.
Breakfast Club. Ace Ventura.
gotta go. You have got to go. You have got to go.
Demolition Man.
How about a little target practice?
Eric, somebody wants tips for healthy hair like yours.
What's that?
Somebody wants tips for healthy hair like yours.
For healthy hair,
Yeah.
just a decent, good shampoo. Get a good like kind of like hair oil, scalp oil to put on a couple good 3-5 times a month.
Eat the banana with the peel.
Rinse your hair with cool or cold water. Get biotin, which I've been slacking on lately, and honestly, just good like a decent diet. Honestly, a decent diet, like it'll help. And then I've also read you can do all that, but also genetics. It also has to do with some genetics.
You're welcome, honey.
Yeah.
So just to, I mean, but that is what I do. I get, I wash my hair every 2 to 4 to 5 days, just depending. Get a good dry shampoo, get a silk pillowcase, get a couple wet brushes, and don't throw a bunch of conditioner on your scalp. It'll clog your fucking pores.
Oh, you made a video. You made a detour
I
video.
did. I made a detour video. Oh, good call. Yeah. I made a detour video of what I do.
Amazing.
God, that's, yeah.
Water crystal. We need.
I have a silk, but I just don't have it anymore. But I gotta get another one.
They tried to add me as a model,
They-
but it won't.
No, it's giving me the same shit that when I tried to put her name on it, it wouldn't work.
Yeah. So, but when I went and got my hair trimmed again, I asked her. I was like, just for being shits and gigs, I know, because like when you brush your hair and stuff, she's like, no, you're not thinning. She's like, you are actually, and I can see them that they piss me off. They start sprouting right here. She's like, you actually are sprouting new hairs and dark hair, not a bunch of grays. She's like, you have healthy hair. I was like, yeah.
Oh, it's so fun.
When are you gonna implement the cornrows? I don't know, but I need somebody to be able to do like a good Viking braid on me.
That's me.
I love,
Oh,
okay. I love the smell of weed. I do too. I like the smell of most. Some of them are. I'm like, oh, I don't like that. It still smells good, but I'm like, no. There's a good.
Shit. Okay.
You'll know what I mean.
I have
I like the good sugary ones, like that's the sweet smells.
one of those.
I still like gas. Oh, I like gas. I'm just saying, like when I like gas, I like the OG Kush. I like the
Yeah.
Granddaddy Perp. I like those gases.
Still waiting to try to see if I can find some good 9-pound hammer.
Like that.
Yeah, 9. I found the pen for you that one time, but you want the flour.
Yeah.
I get it, man. Gorilla Glue. Yep, that's another good gas.
Really?
I just don't like the real cat pissy smell ones.
Hey,
I could braid
wouldn't that
Eric's
be
right
cool,
now.
like, right
Pineapple
That's
Express,
how
yeah.
Sam said, it's like you have
Wow.
that. I'll grow. I decided I'm gonna let my hair probably grow out till like next summer.
I
I'm
could
gonna keep doing what I'm
totally-
doing. I'm gonna let it do the top.
Dude, I could
So-
totally braid your hair, no problem.
I know, but I just
Friend Hobbit.
was it today?
It would need to be wet.
Yeah, well, I also know that it needs to be like not day one hair.
No.
But it can't. You can't do that.
Day
No.
one hair sucks.
I fucking hate it.
Oh my god.
I
Right.
fucking hate it.
It's in my face. It's going
Dude,
the wrong way.
always. So be prepared.
Ugh.
Be prepared for that. Like you'll be able to put it however you want, but
Yeah.
well, you'll put product in it.
I usually use beard oil every morning. Or well, not every morning, but like if I'm like I do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I keep my hair looking the way that it is. I just use beard oil.
Dude, that probably is super good for your hair.
Mace taught me it. He said when you do your beard, he's like do your
Take the
beard,
rest and put it
the
through
rest
your
of it
hair?
just- I went really. He's like absolutely. He's like it's good for your hair. He's like
Yo, that's
You
genius.
gotta
So-
think about
it's
how coarse
conditioning.
your beard hair is.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of leery at first.
Wait, Hobbit, what's up, man?
Say which one?
Oh, Hobbit's here.
Dude, Hobbit! Oh my god, guys, go follow Hobbit on Twitch, dude. I actually got to hang out with him on this past Sunday. We had such a good time. We got pizza. We got fucked up.
Dude, we got fucked up.
I gave him a banana joint and realized that he was allergic to a banana, but everything was fine.
It's just a flavor. It's okay. It's not real.
So yeah, but no, him and his roommate Kyle. I've known him and Kyle for a while. No pun intended. Funny.
Do I know Kyle?
Huh? You've not met Kyle, no.
I just didn't know if like I just knew it. Like,
No. No, I met Hobbit, guys, because he is one of the best metal vocalists I've known, just period.
I want to meet Hobbit.
You will, I can guarantee you'll meet Hobbit, so.
Why
Yeah.
haven't I met
What's
Hobbit?
one movie quote you and your family would always say?
Warm!
Warm or no, the shoes they make me fall down.
Oh,
I made it up.
ever.
One of the other lines from that movie that I love, I can't say, but when he's like, "Do you have to put it in a suit?" No, I'll look like a.
Yeah.
I was like, but you are.
I always
Are we
love the.
crucifying someone?
Are we crucifying?
Add. Don't add, subtract.
Yeah.
Don't add, just subtract. Leave them. It's what they read. Put the Playboys in the bathroom.
I always love the what does Armand say when he says Alfred's driving at 12 miles per hour on the highway with the
fucking brake on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To take the
Fucking bus. What is it? So you're going to Las Copa with your toothbrush. How Egyptian. Okay, Empire. The worst high I ever had was I took a 10K milligram and drank 6 shots of whiskey.
Dear God.
How are you still alive?
That's seriously, like, dude, they actually do say that it's like edibles actually get to the point that like you can have psychotic breaks because you do so
Yeah.
much.
Sure.
So, but it's not so you have to do a lot for that to happen.
You do, and technically speaking, no matter even if ingesting it, you can still never the word of it, but like 'cause you'll either pass out or.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I would care.
I swear to God, they said something about you have to like ingest your almost like your full body weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
It's something like that.
But the thing is that people see that as like a goal.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, sort of.
I was an ER nurse.
So you're saying 164 pounds
Yeah.
is the limit.
Well, what the hell are you doing?
Dying.
I see that. Why?
I'm gonna say the next few days sucked. Yeah, I bet.
Bro, that's
What
That
up?
sounds like the hangover from home.
That's actually a real thing, a weed hangover. Like the next day.
Well, it's no, 'cause it was the 420 milligram edible.
Bro,
That
you
was-
were fine.
That was the. Dude,
I don't
it
mean
was-
you were fine, but like you looked. I was like, if
I
you wouldn't
was-
have said anything, I would have never known.
I was not okay.
When you text me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I told him, I was like, all right, man. I was like, because first of all, I told him, I was like, just to let you know, I'm going upstairs. And I was like, I'm showing you, I've been down here 7 minutes. That's it. He was like, oh my God. And I was like, focus on something, watch a movie, play a video game, listen to music, do something, go edit, do something like that. Like, focus. He ended up telling me the next day, he's like, I tried. He's like, I tried to watch a movie or play a video game. He's like, I
tried to make music.
yeah, he's like, I ended up just calling Crystal and FaceTiming her and like,
He texts me, and all I saw was, I need you.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I just, what's wrong? I
Yeah.
love him.
She's like, I didn't even read your message. I just saw, can I call? And I was like,
And-
oh God, I gotta explain all this shit again.
And
She's
dude,
so
I
mad.
told him,
He's
I was
"Oh,
like, buddy,
freaking out."
I was like, everything. You look fine. You're not talking fucked up. You're not droopy face. Like nothing, man. I was like, if you wouldn't have said anything, because I got a text message. I'm up in my old room,
I'm done.
and hey, could you come down?
Trouble.
I think I messed up or something like that.
I basically, what I told you was I said, but this edible's kicking my ass.
Yeah, and when I went downstairs, he was like, I read the label wrong, and I went, uh-oh, somebody took too much.
I knew that it was going to be a lot, because I was just having a bad mental day. And
I know,
was
I knew
just one of
that.
those, like, no, you got to medicate, go home,
Yeah.
do your thing, and you know, I was just, because I think I even told you, I was like, no, I'm going to go home, have my edible, and I'm going to, play the game with how long it takes for it to kick in. And I think the last thing you said to me before I did it was, okay, well, have fun, be safe, that whole deal.
I love
And
you, yeah.
dude, I threw on Dr. House while I was cleaning and waiting for it to kick in, and I was like, whoa, here we go.
And then it was like,
okay.
whoa,
And I'm like,
still going.
I'm like, you can stop now. And it wouldn't stop. I think I paced on the linoleum and listened to all of the droughts so much. And I had terrible cotton mouth. I could not calm down. That's what happens to me when I get too high. I get really, it's like...
You fixate on what it is.
What did you say the other day? Paper tongue.
favorite song.
Oh, you
that's-
mean? I thought you meant like oh, sure.
It's like I get like a physical reaction to it.
Sure.
And, now, what I will say is this: is that talking with her and she's like, what did you say to me? You're like, well, you have to understand, I've never done this before. What are you feeling? Like, try to explain to me like what's going on.
Yeah, because I'm allergic to THC.
Yeah.
So I can't do it.
Yeah.
So he calls me. Well, I called him after the message. I was like, "What's wrong? What happened?" And he's like, "I'm violently high." Like
Violently,
freaking out. I was
yeah.
like, "Are you
Quite the-
sure?"
quite the
Because he
burn.
looks fine. You're right. He's like,
Yeah.
Eric said I look and sound fine. I was like, well, baby, yeah, you look and
You
sound
look-
fine.
So like with that, like it is kind of hard to explain to people, but like that's the thing is like, you know, it's hard to tell somebody you're gonna be okay when you feel that way, and it's like legit like you're gonna be okay. You're just flipping out.
No, I'm gonna go to hell. I'm gonna go to
But like,
space.
but
I'm
like,
gonna go there.
yeah, and but like you think that way, and that's where over time, and that's why I showed him. I was like, buddy, look, it's been 7. I've only been down here because I told him when I came down that was part of it. I knew what was going to happen because it's happened to him a little bit before. I'm like, okay, for sake of the argument, you know, it was 8:55. I'm like, okay, dude, it's 8:55 right now. You can see. And then when I went up, it was like one of those like, it's 9:02. I've only been down here 7 minutes. You think I've been down here an hour, and I have not. So, hey, what's up? But yeah,
Yeah, but
so
I sat on video call with her for 2 hours, and finally it calmed down. And I think that you kind of smiled, and you were like, "How do you feel?" Now?
Yeah,
And I'm like, this is what I was going for. I'm like, this is
it
nice.
it happens, and
It only
that's
took 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
well,
this-
right. But it's also what was happening too, bud. I can guarantee you, it's a little different because every way you ingest it and do it can have a different effect in time. But you were also fixating so hard on what was wrong, quote wrong with
yeah.
you were kind of like looping that anxiety, I feel like, around as well.
I think
Yeah.
it was just what bothered me about it was just the Eric, you know what I mean by this, like if you guys see, but like the state of the house at that time. Where I'm
Yeah.
like that is not the time that I wanted to
Yeah,
do it.
no, I get you.
And
I get you.
I had shit I was gonna do. I couldn't finish what I was doing.
Does he get paranoid? No, not really. He
Oh, no,
literally.
paranoia was a big thing too.
Well, no. He was saying. I think they was asking just in general, like not in general, no. But when he took literally almost 500, and thinking it was only supposed to be like 2, so
which I knew was gonna be a big.
he was like, yeah, he was prepped
I
for
was
like a
I'm
big
no, I'm
hit.
like, I'll take whatever's gonna happen, but nah, it was just.
Kyle is, and I mean this in a good way. Kyle is like one of those like forever like kind of middleweights. He's not a lightweight, but he's never a heavyweight. So a little goes a long way for him. So him prepping for a 200 night
Shit.
was going to be like an intense night for him already. Almost 500. No, that's not a good time for you. When already 50 does the job for you.
Well, since I've found that for my daily edible,
Mhm.
things is that is the ones I get are about 3.5, 3.6, I think each. When I did the calculations of what it is, and I take 1.5, like daily, like that's like my thing of like that is how I function,
Because I was actually going to ask you
So
if
no.
you wouldn't mind. I was gonna because yours are they 5ers?
They're 3.6s. Like now, they're essentially you can round them up to 5 if you want to, but.
I was just gonna say I kind of wanted to try one because you can buy. Sorry guys, but you can buy the packs almost like try. Like I wanted to do that where like maybe I take one at like 9 in the morning,
Yeah.
even though it's not gonna smack me like that. But then like at 4, take another one and kind of see if it helps me with anything. Just like heavy indicas.
I mean, I've had times that it's been quite intense. I'd say, I would say somebody's saying something while we're done.
No, you're fine,
Are you sure?
dude. I do the coffee time every
I
day.
know, but it's Friday. I wasn't trying to like.
Give a shit. By the way, hello everyone.
Even me?
No, that is actually been,
Damn, Empire. First time getting high, my friend had a 5 foot long, and I took around 10 to 12 hits of it.
What?
God
What the
damn!
hell? How are you still here?
No.
I mean, that was probably the like stepped on brickweed, but still, that shit slapped different though. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. When I was a kid, I'm serious. I remember that, and like now, and there was times where like Reggie was still around. Like I don't think Reggie's a thing. I think Reggie now is good. What you call good homegrown back in the day.
Yeah. We've said it smells like sage.
The old brickweed, yes. But like now, I don't think there is like Reggie like that. I swear, like the downgrade stuff is just like good homegrown. Everybody say hi.
Hey.
Little soldiers are gremlins. Wait, what?
Hey, Yoga. Hey, Meg. Hey, Sarah.
The first time I was out in 2 hours. Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
I'm here. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Out in 2, bro. I'm telling you, mine was a Pringles steamroller can. Reggie was what we call that brick shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to say the other.
Hi, babies.
Yeah, she's had one.
She has. And
Uh-huh.
she's about to finish it.
Oh God.
Yes, Chris is a
Chomsky, you might be right. No person under 30 knows what weed seeds look like. You might be right, dude.
girl.
To a point. Kyle, did you hear what
What?
Chomsky's kid? He's like, no person under 30 knows what weed seeds look like. LOL.
No.
You're probably right.
No, I had a buddy of mine that was like, dude, you have no idea how good you got it. Like just with everything.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, yeah. There's that.
Yeah.
The,
Facts.
the worst high I ever had was Dirty Aunt Pam giving me weed out of a foil pipe.
Yeah, and after she'd been drinking like Boone's Farm or
Oh,
whatever. Yeah.
God.
Oh, good old dirty Aunt Pam.
Passed out in
Eh,
the shower.
Every time you would go over, no matter, even when I was with mom, like I was probably 18, 19, back when it wasn't legal here. She had do you guys remember the big popcorn tins? She had her lazy boy, and she would sit in there, and every time you walk in, she'd grab her, want to smoke a bowl? No, Aunt Pam, we gotta drive, like, we're good. Okay. Well, yeah. It's like, oh, she shared, like she would share.
Oh, she never not offered.
Oh, she wasn't stingy.
No, not at all.
Aunt Pam had a good time. There's a reason she was named Dirty Aunt Pam. That was her nickname. She'd say right to you, come sit on Dirty Aunt Pam's lap. Not for like the real kids. Like,
She went to a Bob Seger concert
I bet she did.
in a bar. Okay, this is a visual. Where am I? There we are. She saw Bob Seger in a bar. And there's Pam in the back going, Bob! Night moves, baby! Let's go to the parking lot! Yes! Why are you surprised by this? Why?
Oh,
They heard
Aunt
her.
Pam.
She was way in the back, and there she is. There's Pam like this. She might as well had a big foam finger.
Oh, they heard her.
They heard her. Yes.
And not for nothing, she had that raspy voice. Like oh yeah. She's like almost like a Marge Simpson. Oh, they heard her. Yeah, Pam Wilden. Yeah. Yeah.
She could mix you a drink that'll knock you dead on your ass.
I can guarantee you back in the 80s, Pam would ride you rough, leave you wet and dry, and by yourself the next morning. She don't need nothing. Get the fuck out of my way. You ain't got to kick her out of shit. She's leaving you in the dust. I'm telling you, that was her. Probably still is. I don't know. I ain't seen Aunt Pam in years. We're on those night moves. When you make a bong, like you got to be careful with that. You won't be able. A lot of times you can't use them when you make them out of clay, though. Mom seems like the best mom. That was alright. Oh man. Feel better house with toothpicks. You ended up greening out in front of the school nurse? No shit. Oh man. Like I said, mine was a steam oh my god, steamroller Pringles can. Jeebus. My brain isn't braining today, guys. I'm sorry. From Spain, what's up? If I don't move, it won't know I'm hot. Passed out in class. It was awesome looking back. Facts, dude. Facts. A lot of good memories with my buddies. Several, but like a bunch. But like, you know, one particular, my buddy Jake. Unfortunately, I don't think he gets to watch. I think he's locked up, like in prison. But Jake and I had a lot of good fun. And, you know, I wouldn't take it back for nothing. Same with my cousin Rio. It's like bonding thing. It is. It really is. You kind of find yourself. I feel like when you're at that age. Hey, what's up? You kind of find yourself. Like I never dabbled in harder things. I'm not going to say certain words on here, but first time I went skiing, and I've only ever done it a couple times, I was in my mid-30s. I didn't care. Like, drinking and bud was my thing, but, like, I found that out, and I knew that I didn't want to do other things. So, I knew at a very early age, I did not want to do hard stuff like that. I used to consider bud something hardcore, basically, for a small time back when I was a teenager, but, like, you're right. It's like doing all that dumb shit and like kind of experimenting and stuff. You find yourself. You find who you really are, and I knew that. I liked some of my brews every once in a while, and I liked to puff a J every once in a while. You know, like that's. I don't know. You had a good time. I didn't need to be fucked up all the time. Not for nothing, guys. I didn't go to a lot of parties. Even in school.
Oh my god.
You fucking died.
Took me out.
You fucking died.
Took me to prom. Didn't even just drop me off. Didn't even pay. Just pam.
Yeah, like what I know. Yeah. Hear about Craven? No. What about it? Trial and error. Love the videos. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
No, Matthew, I did not. Can't let yourself get sucked into anything, right? And unfortunately, with the buddy that I was just talking about, you know, that happened a long time ago where I told him, I was like, look, man, it's not that I don't want to hang out with you, but there are lines I just don't cross.
Yeah.
And I that was, you know, in our 20s, like in our early 20s. And unfortunately, we kept in touch. Guys, not for nothing, we kept in touch enough, and we had such a strong bond. Unfortunately, he passed, but he named one of his sons after him and I. I won't say his name because you'll know my middle name, but he named, his first name was my middle name, and his middle name was his son's middle name. Like, he named a child, literally named a child after the two of us, and gave him my middle name for the first name. That's how still buddies we were. Like, he understood. Like, he straightened up for quite a while and all this stuff, but then after his son passed, it was game over.
Well, that's the thing, is that would send anyone down to half.
Well, the thing is, too, is that there for a while he picked himself back up. He called me for a couple weeks afterwards, and it was him and his ex. I don't know if they were together after that, but they got divorced because of it. And not because it was somebody's fault, it just they couldn't. And he drank for about a month straight. He ran his own crew he could build you a house, man. He was one of them guys. Build you a fucking house in 2 weeks. But he ran his own crew, but after I legit heard Jaeger bottles and beer, and he counted them off the one day. And finally one day I got a phone call from him, and we were talking, and he's like, went back to work, blah blah blah. And I was like, you're done drinking like that? He's like, I can cry all I want, it's not gonna bring him back. I still gotta pay bills, I still gotta do this. But he took about a month off work and just drank every day. I took 2, you know, but like that, unfortunately, I think was his other downfall. Empire, like I unfortunately really didn't get to, I only got to meet the one son like once or twice when he was a baby, but he unfortunately died from I don't want to know if I can say it on here, but you know what I'm talking about. But that'll break a human being, you know. But anyways, but yes, like unfortunately there was just, like I said, lines I wouldn't cross. But you're right. Then we got on all this because of formative years. It's you have trial and error. You're right. You find out who you are. I feel like for the most part, and who you hang out with. A lot of my friends, like, we all listen to the same music. Same with Kyle, you know, Crystal thing. Like it was this thing, like when you hang around, like you form essentially like to that thing. You know, my cousin Real and a couple of my buddies, Jake included, for a long time, big in rap and hip hop. And that's just what it was kind of surrounded. Kyle's was different at 10. He heard Slipknot for the first time and then never looked back. Or whatever, like whatever it was, like it just whatever age, it just one of those things. Like, I get it. Hey, what's up?
But I'm the extreme metalhead.
It is kind of interesting. Like,
More of a metalhead than I am.
well,
Yeah. 100%.
yeah. Then, like, technically, then I would be too, because I dig the Lornas, the Slaughters, the Cannibals, the corpses, all the stuff. Like, I like that.
Oh, Eric, tell them what I showed you. The Japanese metal.
I don't remember what it was, but bro, I know it was older, and it was basically. Remember that movie 8mm? Imagine, like, kind of like Japanese. If it was like Noah Terrible. If you put the two together, if it was like Noah and Alex Terrible,
That's a good.
Yeah.
then you would have a video and a sound. It's pretty fire. Didn't understand a word. Didn't need to. Don't fuck with them.
What was it? Just like one time I caught you smoking.
No, not baby metal. What?
Oh, what was it when I came to the garage and you were smoking and you blew smoke on the mosquito and you were like, Get stoned, mosquito.
I was vibing hard. You knew who I was watching? Tulip.
The band I let you listen to is Duran Gray.
Yeah.
Duran Gray. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I was watching Tulip. I know I was. Facts. It had to have been Tulip or Laid Back, and or Shaq. Like it, but I'm pretty sure it was Tulip. Who's making the cookies? Sarah? I don't know. They...
Good. Fuck. Going.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Am I buffering? Is it?
I think honestly, it doesn't matter who I watch, so I wouldn't get too caught up in it.
No, I was just saying, was it me or was it the tablet?
That was probably the tablet.
Yeah, that's all. I just didn't know.
Yeah. No, should be good.
Now you clear it? Right on. It just I just didn't know. It's fine now over here. I just didn't know if it was me or the tablet, like my phone. I gotta make some videos here soon about like maybe, yeah, it's the tablet. It's weird. It keeps boofering.
Yeah, nope, you're good here on our phones.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just saying like that's weird. Little boofer. What was I gonna say? Just make some detour videos. People have been like, I'll kind of give you like quote stoner stories, things like that.
Talk about the cat heads.
The cat heads one will be a good one. Good.
Cut that man in half.
Well, I walked in front of you or no?
I mean, I've done it a bunch of times.
The Stoner Chronicles.
Look at that guy. See that guy? He's cut in half.
Then Jay, I actually have heard 2 songs. His new song, well, not his new song, but shit. It was the song where I think before this new drop, and then there was another one.
Who the hell is shooting?
Vin Jay's good. He's like he's got that like Ritz Tech 9 vibe to him.
I actually need to retract a statement that I said a while ago. Remember when I said my favorite rap song of all time was Bone Crusher's Never Scared?
Yeah.
Well, that is. However, nah, dude. Best rap song I've ever heard in my life, and I will fight anybody, is Fight Music by D12. Hands down.
Facts, bro.
Hands down.
Facts,
Dude.
bro.
That is
Good pull.
D12 is one of those bands, or one of those bands, not bands, but one of those groups that it's like there's something there for everybody, even if you don't like rap.
Dude, seriously.
Good Die Young, or like Get Up, or whatever. Like, it's just great.
Empire Facts.
The greatest living rapper of all time,
Low
Bone Crusher.
Yeah. Well, Windex is what you usually. But no,
Attention!
I'll have to show you something, bro. I saved a bizarre rap earlier. And I can't say some words on here, but do some of the. He still is on that funny shit, but gangster. He said something about I snatch your fake chain and wear it. Like, well, he says other words in there, but like basically, like, I'll snatch your fake chain and just wear it in front of you, flexing.
Oh shit!
I was like, bizarre coming with it. Like, this was like last month.
Oh, by the way,
He doesn't just say funny shit.
you'll want to see this. This is the BFC,
Big fucking cunt.
the big fucking crossbow.
Ah.
So you will find it. It will happen naturally through the story. But it might be my favorite BFG weapon. That's in the movie.
Really?
It's disgustingly overpowered. Hold on, I'll show you what it looks like when I get into another arena. But see the damage. Because originally what they said that they thought was going to be in it was that they're like, yeah, the BFG will have to find it, but then there was rumor about a BFS, which would be a big fucking sword.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
ended up not being legit. Yeah, no, the BFC is fucking
Like how Eric went straight to cunt.
big fucking cunt.
What's wrong with our cunt?
Dude, I love the fact that
Nothing.
Brits. I love the fact that Brits just use that as like
I'm
Bro.
Eric. My grandparents are from Scotland. That I got in trouble when I was a kid because I was like, I use good cut, like, right?
Yeah.
You can't say that.
Bro.
And I'm like, why the fuck not?
That shit is so funny to me where I'm like, dude, that's great. They use it like the word buddy.
Yeah. It's like, oh, he's a good cut, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can't say that.
What up, cunt?
Fuck.
That
Like
just
what?
That makes me just want to move.
Bro. I'm getting shithoused and just sitting around listening to people talk.
Alright, here we go. BFC.
Ben Franklin, thank you.
Here we go. BFC. Eric.
Oh.
BFC. Oh, you fucker! Never mind.
You have died.
That was great, Tom.
Looks real powerful.
It was, but I was hit.
So I was
It didn't work
I was
the way
working.
I was going to. I did my best.
Do you want to be like horror games? Yeah, we like horror games.
I did my best.
All right, let's see this guy.
Oh, Eric, have you seen the preview for Ill?
Yeah, I'm the one.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell? Was it me that told you?
I remember just seeing it suggested. So
I have it on my
Here
wish
we go,
list.
Here we go. Here we
It
go.
looks so cool.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Did that just click the entire next room too?
Now that's because they were all grouped together.
Still, but
So yeah.
okay.
Yeah, dude. BFC. It is nothing to scoff at. What?
What?
was it?
I like Holly. Yeah, I like Holly a lot.
What?
Tosser, yeah, a tosser.
Oh, tossers. We don't use knob head nearly enough.
No. I don't know why, but my dad's thing says like, you fucking window licker.
I like it. I love the way other slang like word like that like
Oh, they get away with so much.
like wanker. I want to call people wankers all the time.
I call him a wanker.
So Benjamin, those Get In Lizzie We're Going to Arcadia shirts, those were sent in by Lola.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that was from TikTok shop I think
Yep.
or something or TikTok or
Get
something
In
like
Lizzie
that.
We're Going to Arcadia.
Shirt lifter.
What?
Oi.
Does that mean
Well, not
something
around the
different
people.
here in the States?
Shirt
Because
lifter? Don't know. Bloody wanker. Yeah.
I love it.
Dude,
when Billy
they
Connolly refers
legit hid that because they know it's a swear word.
Shirt lifter means
Oh.
The politically correct mob, they've ruined it for everybody. That's why we have personhole covers in the street.
Yeah.
It's a fucking manhole! Yeah, if you have any questions, ask your wait person. It's a fucking waiter! You want to be called a certain thing, don't fucking ask me, because I'm not fucking doing it. Or like when he, what was it? He called out the politically correct people. Where he was like, "Oh, he's going nah on stage. That means he's making fun of mentally challenged." Like, no, the fuck, I'm not. I'm telling jokes. Get a fucking life. He's like,
And dude, I wholeheartedly agree. Unless you are directly like racial
Right.
or something of that nature, bro, you're going to see comedy. It's going to be dark.
What did Titus say is that he's like, if you pay for a ticket on the front marquee that says comedy, you do in fact have 110% the right to sit down and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
He's-
No, really, like, if you don't like, seriously, you can't leave. But it's just like, I don't know. Like when it comes to joke, that's the point. It's a joke. Now, again, there are words. There are certain. I get it. I'm not saying, but in that aspect, we're gonna get some dark comedians.
your brother's texting me.
well, I mean like I don't know. Who's that comedian that was like Don't pretend it's something I say.
Oh, yeah,
You say it better.
It was George Carlin.
Oh,
that
okay.
He,
I was like, I don't
now,
know.
everybody buckle up, but he was just like, yeah, he said like some joke and the crowd booed him, and he went, oh, shut the fuck up. Half of you are going to go home and go down on each other tonight. He's like, if you're willing to swallow cum, don't pretend like something I said is gross. Okay?
Yeah,
He's like-
yeah.
That.
George Carlin was actually one of those guys that George Carlin, Sam Kinison, all those guys. I could not get into them.
Really?
I tried. There's others kind of like that, but it just. Dude, I might get hit with this too. Even borderline some Eddie Murphy.
I get that, yeah.
I get that.
He did say a lot of his old comedy stuff kind of makes him cringe now.
No, I
Yeah.
get you, but it was just like
Richard.
Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
It's hit and miss.
Yeah.
Same with George
Eddie
Carlin.
Murphy was foul.
Yeah.
He was.
Like, really bad. With that red suit, that
Yeah.
Well, he
Michael
was,
Jackson wannabe suit.
what was it? Rogan even said he was like 22 when he did Delirious. Like he was very young.
Yeah.
You know, like it's nuts. You know, 'cause I think it was the same thing that Rogan said that they went to some event where Eddie Murphy was there and he went up to the podium to accept an award and did an entire bit about Cosby. And all the guys that were there, like comedians, were like, dude, it was fucking brilliant. He's like, he could come back right now if he wanted to. But it's like he still has it, you know, but he chooses not to. He's
Right.
in his life, you know. He's retired. He has Eddie Murphy money, you know. So.
Right. And that's, you know, but like again, those guys were some of the foulest comedians back then. It's like it wasn't a problem then. Now there is, but it's like, guys.
Carlin would have been
Oh.
so canceled.
Oh, so canceled.
He would have been so canceled.
100%.
told the truth.
Yeah.
And that's
The
why.
owners of this country, the true owners, like, where it's like he was the first one to ever talk about elites.
And
shit.
like that's
oh,
yeah.
God, like
Mitch Hedberg still makes me laugh at least once a day. Facts, dude. Mitch Hedberg was, I think, like ahead of his time. I think we like to be able to be the world's most. You can argue, I mean, a different way, but Carrot Top, but because it's like props and stuff. But when you were the world's best in king one-liners,
yeah.
that was all he did.
Dude, one of the best things he ever said was, "Is a hippopotamus, or just a really cool hippopotamus?" Like,
Yeah.
it's like, who the fuck thinks like that?
That's what I mean. Like 95% of his jokes were one-liners. The king of one. That's like his name. Like, and the world was not ready for that back then. You either understood him or you didn't. There was no like, yeah, Mitch Hedberg's kind of funny. Do you know who I think is kind of reincarnated in him, but not one-liners? Chris Porter.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I think Chris Porter is kind of a reincarnation of a Mitch Hedberg.
You got Mitch Hedberg hair.
You do.
Now, yeah, I guess, yeah.
He had great hair.
He did have pretty
I
good
think he
hair.
had the colored lenses for his glasses.
And he would always, but see, he would do this.
Yeah.
He would keep his head down,
Yeah.
What's he doing?
and then he would, he would just, he would just keep it down like this the whole time.
He didn't really look
Because he was on the H, but he was also but he did H because he had stage fright.
Yeah.
There was actually
Ralphie May was another dude
Ralphie May.
Ralphie May was a real one.
And John Pinette.
He was from.
John Pinette.
I actually only know very little of John Pinette.
Oh God,
Really?
He's good.
So fucking funny. He talks about going to a buffet.
Yeah.
Missed. Chris Porter's one of my favorite I've ever watched. I've got vinyl signed by him. That's tough.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
Lost his soul.
Bro, my the first one I ever heard from him was Ugly and Angry, or Ugly and Angry. I went to Starbucks the other day. But no, it
Pick a flavor in Italian
word and move to the left. What's a macchiato? I don't know. If I knew that, I wouldn't be here. And he was not kidding. I think they're cutting me a deal at $5 a cup.
Every goddamn day.
Because I'm not joking. When I get a regular size one, I get 4, 5, 6 different basic bitch foo good drinks from there, and they all come to $5.65, no matter which one. I swear to God, I'm like, are they all the same price? Makes it better be because it's all the same shit: coffee, fake milk, and some sugar.
The food drink. In a pretty glass.
There's actually guys for those.
Ugly
who
and
don't know,
Angry
there's
had me
actually
in
a Kevin
tears.
Hart reaction.
Dude, there's a same. Wait, we'll go what?
No, there's a Kevin Hart reaction.
Yeah.
On the channel.
But dude, same thing with my cousin Real. I showed him, and he told we were laughing so hard, and he told somebody, he's like, "I've been laughing since Starbucks." And if you didn't catch it, it means since literally he opened his mouth. He's like, "I didn't stop laughing since Starbucks," and dude, we had a good day.
Oh, have you ever watched Tom Segura?
Oh yeah.
Tom Segura?
Tom Segura. We actually need to show him one, or show mom one of. I want to show her his mom takes edibles.
Yeah, that one.
That's the one I want to show her.
Let's do it tomorrow.
Well, not tonight, but yeah, that. But like, I'm actually lightweight. I love Bert, but I think I like Tom a little more. He's where I got not the idea, but like, yes, thank you for explaining. Where he's like, I get angry and mad quick, but it like in inanimate things than just life. Where he talks about his kid flushing his keys, and he's like, "Fuck." And he's not mad at his kid.
No, he's
Or mad at himself. He's like, I shouldn't have left the keys there, but he's mad.
Tom Holland.
So like, I get it. Jim Brewer's another good one. He's a clean comedian, and that's Jim Brewer's a goat, no pun intended, from SNL.
Who was the guy we used to watch on HBO that had the apartment building? He played on. Who was that?
HBO should have a lot of comedians. Like,
Okay, you can see him, can't you?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
We watched him repeatedly
Wait,
It was
what
your
year?
dad, like 92.
on show. Yeah.
Yep,
Not
good
good.
save.
I have my moments.
And then somebody said Joey Diaz. Yeah,
Joey Diaz is the type of comedian that, dude, he will make you laugh, but there was a This Is Not Happening that actually made me cry.
Shane Gillis is funny.
Like,
Bob.
dude, like, he is so talented.
Bob. Come on now. You can do it.
Not Bob Goldwyn, not or.
Is your mom talking about Ralph Barbosa?
No,
No.
it was Bob.
See, Shane Gillis is that, like, I like some of his stuff, but he's really flat for me.
Adam Sandler's hit and miss. I like Shane Gillis, and he even talked about his Hot Ones. He's like, dude, they edited so much stuff.
Nelson.
Bob Nelson. Bob Nelson. That he would go up, he had that stage that he went, that shit was funny. Also, Louis Anderson. Let rest in peace. Bob Saget, I didn't really get into him.
I felt like he was just over the top because he could be.
Yeah, I thought he just said off the wall shit. But Adam Sandler, just depends.
I'm not crazy about his movies. I wish I was.
The thing is he doesn't give a fuck who likes his movies.
I know.
Mine-
He can do literally whatever. he
Mine
wants.
is, I don't like, his movies go like this for me, literally. I don't really like Billy Madison. Happy Gilmore's up there, and then it starts going up like
Yeah.
I start going like this, and then he kind of started to go down for me a little bit over time.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, Hoobie Halloween is fucking awesome.
That is a
I love
good
that
one.
movie.
Yeah.
That is a good
love it.
movie.
It was very creative
It's
and
so
clever.
cute.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore, some of my favorite. Get back to work.
Yeah. Why is that good?
You hit that guy.
That was actually oh god, what was he? Not Will Sasso.
Yeah.
I really like
Give me the stupid club.
because I was like, I hate golf. I took golf in college. I took 2 classes,
Oh.
and I threw a 9-iron at the teacher He was
Done.
like, no, he was like, if you're Scottish, your people invented this game. You think you'd be
Yeah.
better at it.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck
we
you
gotta
right
Screw
now.
it.
Gallagher. You're
Right
talking about
out
Gallagher.
And I went, you son of a piece of fucking shit. And I
And
threw it,
fucking
and
threw
he
it.
was like, I'll give you a name if you promise to never come back. I was like, I
Done.
need that in writing.
Disc golf.
Done.
Might be your thing, yeah. Yeah, Gallagher.
Yeah. What was it? What was it? Poem.
Sorry.
Poem. P-O-M-E poem? No. P-O-E poem.
Oh, yeah.
S-O-M-E song.
Yeah.
No. S-U-M song. No. S-O-M-C song.
Didn't Gallagher have the flip thing with the letters?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh
it.
my
Do
god.
you know who is another one that I love? Nate Bargatze.
Oh, God.
His shit, he's another one. His is timing. His is his storytelling timing and he's not monotone, but he has this like pocket window that he stays in with his inflections.
When did we become Spider-Man?
A few minutes ago.
Yeah,
Okay, did I miss it?
No.
I missed it.
mom's having a stroke.
I was pouring wine. Fuck you. Eric.
Chappelle is really good too. Chappelle for a while was hit and miss, and then I unclenched. I'm serious. I thought he was something
This
else.
is legit. All of
I thought he was going to be a very different
Yes.
comedian,
but
and he was not.
You're gonna
And
see
watching
more.
Chappelle's show opened my eyes.
It's beautifully done.
I like that show.
He has wings.
Eric, you're
yeah, it's
probably
like
like,
wings. Yeah, it's
Right
you
here.
can
That's
fly.
cheating.
No, it's they took it from Tom Holland's Spider-Man. So he got upgraded by Tony.
you're what, 83? And I'm
So-
86.
I'll be 82. Or I mean, I'll be 42.
Yeah, I'm 39.
I was you're getting. I knew you weren't 40 yet.
Dude,
Norman-
Cat Williams, the Pimp Chronicles. Fuck
Chomsky,
yes.
I agree with that.
Norm Macdonald, I have to watch some of his. Cat Williams
I love Cat Williams.
is really funny. He
Where'd it go?
he says that word and swears too much sometimes for me, and that it's like every other word is one of those words almost at times. But I will look past it because Cat Williams is funny.
He also
Cat
doesn't,
Will-
he doesn't take any shit.
He doesn't.
dude.
Cat Williams is funny and a good actor.
That might be my baby, just because you name him Darren don't mean he is Darren.
One of the other ones is that I'm the alligator man. You better listen to him.
There we go. Come on.
He don't got an alligator. Yes, he do.
Spots.
Oh my god.
So this is the Empire State Building.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the 100%.
This is because Andrew Garfield, if you remember in Spider-Man No Way Home,
No.
when when they talked about they were trying to find Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and Tobey Maguire asks his girlfriend,
Oh.
he's like, where's some place that he would go to escape? He's like, mine was the Chrysler Building,
Oh, that's true.
and to
Yeah.
which Andrew Garfield says, Empire State, it's a better view. So I came here to the Empire State Building to look at it at one point. I'm like, no, and Toby even says that it's a good.
Look at all that back there, dude.
Yeah, mom, look at that.
Unfortunately, you can't travel there, but
But that is New York City.
Channy loves this game.
I'd love to
Yes,
go to
she
New
does.
York. She really does.
There's
Oh,
and
Central
then,
Park.
see the A? That's Avengers Tower.
Yep,
Yeah.
they put it in there.
Yeah.
Don't they have a like thing in here? Like
Yeah.
don't they have the lights? Do they have
Yeah, well, what it is that you go to, so the World Trade Center is here, but what you do is that if you go to where the World
Hello.
Trade Center used to be,
Yeah.
if you look at the building that's in front of it, in the reflection, you can see the two towers.
Oh,
It's
no
it's
shit.
Easter egg. They put. I'm pretty sure it was even in the original as well too.
He's playing Spider-Man right now.
In the original and in this one, I'm pretty sure that if you go to the whatever Doctor Strange's address is, if you can figure it out, it's like, but they base it off of Sherlock because of Benedict.
Oh, you mean the what is it?
It's like an iconic address.
Something Baker Street.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, but if you go there, you can actually see the Doctor Strange's lair is in New York here as well too.
Really?
They put a lot of different
Oh, Spence, no shit.
a lot of different things.
That sucks.
I
There
didn't
was-
get it either.
Really?
What?
Spence said he didn't. He's like, my bad. He's like, I didn't get a notification.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Sarah, yeah, 225 Baker Street.
Thank you. That's it. Yes. There was actually a friend of mine that in the original Spider-Man game is that you find backpacks throughout the entire city that they're collectibles. Inside of one of them is Aunt May's recipe for dumplings
Oh.
that a friend of mine followed.
Really?
It was for one of the family get-togethers. He came over. He brought over legit Aunt May's.
He
dumplings.
wait. He made
He
them.
made them. He lived. Him and his girlfriend followed the instructions.
So it was a real
It's a real
recipe.
thing. Yeah, real thing. Yeah. Dude, some of
Bro.
the most delicious dumplings I've ever had. They were fucking amazing.
Well, she's Aunt May, of course they are.
Yeah. Well, Aunt May didn't live past Spider-Man 1, so
After year 9.
I have to do something to be able to remember her. So.
Mom, take over.
Oh, God. It's your time to shine, Mom.
I never shine.
Who's your favorite Sherlock? Oh, that's not a fair question.
I don't
in the
have
bathroom.
one. So.
Hi guys. Okay, I'm reading this. There we go. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I've consumed an entire bottle of wine.
Woo!
Did
Welcome.
you drink the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Mom,
Oh, so many of you here. But yes, love.
did you drink the whole bottle?
Not yet.
Okay.
But you said it was the whole. Oh boy!
How is everybody tonight? We try to keep up with the chat. It's a little hard. My trifocals don't help much.
My spirit animal. Okay, I will say RDJ's version of Sherlock was awesome. That was a lot of fun.
Here's
My wine of
hilarious.
choice is Witch's Brew. It's good
Witch's
stuff.
Brew is really good.
And
Thank you,
well,
Ben.
that
I think I
is-
did too. I'm sorry, I was summoned. I have the look, so I have to go. Bye, you guys.
I don't give a shit. I was just like, they're used to me leaving for a second. Like, it would have been fine.
No, it wouldn't have. That's rude.
You're fine. Look at that butt.
That's because I saved your ass.
And created it. Sorry.
That's true.
Eric was my easiest kid 3 hours and he was here. Boom. I didn't even have time for a painkiller.
Yeah, literally, Aunt Heidi was like, because she was in the delivery room, and Mom apparently was like, I need pain or need medicine, and Heidi was like, you don't have enough time to. It's past that push, Cherry. Like,
Shut up and push.
yeah.
Put
Aunt
your screaming
Aunt
and
Heidi's
push.
a nurse now,
rendered it at like
but
14 frames a second, so it's
she literally was like, you don't have. We're past that push. Let's go. Like, it's not even gonna have time to kick in. Like,
Yeah, my mother had me.
I still would have
hospitalized
appreciated
because
right? Like, it just there's too much. Yeah, there's no time. It's
They
pointless
had to push my head back in, cut her down.
to be able
so
to.
that I could,
yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
She was 16.
I would have kicked her straight across the room. Straight across the room.
My mother.
No, whoever pushed your head back in.
The doctor who delivered me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. After I was done.
I don't care how many years you went to medical school. Do not push that baby back into me. Are you kidding me?
Pushed my head back in and said, not yet.
Oh.
And-
Oh, go straight to hell.
Ben Franklin, dude, my brother was 11 pounds, no C-section.
Shit. My youngest brother was 11 pounds and his mom begged for a C-section.
No way,
I'm
dude.
just gonna carry this baby with me for the rest of my life.
I was born on Good Friday in a Catholic hospital.
So that was 8 pounds.
That's why she's our Christmas. Our Christmas.
RDJ was a fantastic, as far as like, yeah, talking about the Sherlock.
I
yeah.
don't know how many
Oh, is
pounds
this?
Eric was. I was too, like, this shot.
Oh. There we go.
But you were a beautiful child.
Uh-huh.
Great. I got some parts.
Seeing pictures of Eric with no tattoos is weird.
Isn't it
I'm
the
just
and
gonna
blonde
say
hair?
that right.
And blonde hair?
Oh yeah, you did
Yeah.
have blonde hair.
Yep.
Before Eminem was the thing, guys. Speaking of Jake, his mom worked for a salon, and so she had the license, so she would bleach our hair for us, and cut it for us and all this stuff like for several years, and then legit when we were like 16, 17, whatever, is when Eminem first came out, and we had already been doing it like a year prior, and so there was actually, I will give a lot of people around our towns and in the area, when people are like, "It's dyeing your hair to be," and they're like, actually they've been doing this before my name came out. So we had no idea, and it became like the thing, and it's like, where y'all been? We've been wearing big t-shirts and bleaching our hair, you fucking posers. Like, don't call us, but we've been doing this.
I wrote the fucking book on finesse.
I wrote the fucking book on finesse. Facts, Four Brothers.
Taking Eric's school shopping was quite the adventure.
Actually, don't let her fucking say that shit to you. She used to like to take me because I had great fashion sense. And even when jewelry was a thing
You
back
did.
then.
I'm not saying it was bad.
Oh, it sounded like you were trying to slight me right there.
No. If I want to slight you, I'll talk about something else.
Go to the podcast room.
Pick a subject.
Go to the podcast room.
Eric was originally supposed to be a girl.
I was Rachel.
You screwed that up right
Rachel!
away.
But no, like that. I was that guy that I was lucky. My birthday's in August, so I would get a bunch of money for birthdays, and I would take back then. Like, I'm not kidding. Back in the '90s and stuff, I'd probably clear minimum $500. So to go shopping, I got my yearly shoes, my J's. I got my Jankos, my all this stuff. But then I had the gold, like I had the Nike, one of the Nike check rings. Fuck yeah, the gold one, fire. I had the necklace. I had the good dude. I looked fucking smooth, dude. Don't you worry.
You did.
And then I wore CK1 Tommy Hilfiger. I had the Tommy with the loop right there. Had the Hugo Boss jeans.
Yeah.
Dude, don't fucking come at me after Cool Water.
Oh God, that cool water was awful.
No. What you mean?
Awful.
Silver. The silver tabs. I fucking love me a pair of silver
Yeah.
tabs. Levi silver tabs were the shit. Dude, they had this like smooth butterness to them. Do you remember that feel to them? That cotton would hit different, bro. That cotton hit different, bro. That denim cotton. That cotton. Those were the fucking jeans, man. Facts. Somebody look up silver tabs right now. How much are they? Mine 4.
I remember those silver tabs.
Yep.
Everything that we wore when we were teenagers is coming back, Eric.
It is. And the fact is that my son dresses like me. Not me.
does.
Dresses like me. Back from when I was in school.
Hello, Gavin.
Well, I didn't wear like spiked belts, but you know what I mean. And I wore athletic shoes, not skater shoes, but legit, like it's pretty much the same fashion sense. What up?
I used to put Eric in the dressing room to distract him while I went to the clearance rack and brought him all the clothes on sale.
I know you did. I caught on to that after the first year.
Yeah, but you
Yabbits
did
live in
it.
the woods.
I saved you
I know. No, I
lots of
know.
money.
I know you did, and that's actually how I look at stuff now because and stuff like this happened. And it wasn't I was trying to be a cheapskate. One of my exes was she was kind of a Chandler's mom, like purses. Well, dude, I'm sorry, I'm not spending $500 on a purse for you. But what I would do,
That's a house man.
I would go to find one because I asked them one time. I was like, "Why is this purse, all these brands, so much cheaper?" And they'd go, that's Spring's catalog. And I'm like, so? I'm like, wrap it up.
Yeah, save it for fucking spring.
Who cares? That's Spring's edition. It's now fall. Who fucking cares? It's $300 cheaper? Yeah, wrap that up.
I hate shopping.
We'll buy a $200 fucking Versace. Well, it was like Duty and Burke, but
I
still.
remember that.
I hate shopping.
Y'all want to check an relationship? Go right ahead.
Like, I kind of just like to
It's not a
wander around
vase.
and
It says
browse.
1 liter.
I don't
But
know.
if I'm
a
like
craft.
looking for something, it is absolute work. Positively work.
Got quite a few.
My best friend used to take me shopping, and we'd be gone for 8 hours.
Speaking facts,
Why do you
dude,
hate
I'm saying,
shopping?
like, bro,
We will
Look.
go nowhere for 8 hours unless we're like taking a
I like to spend money, but here's the thing is that I like to spend money because it took Mom a second. Speaking of,
But if
when
you take me to a
it's
barbecue,
mom's drinking wine, but when
Yeah.
she would say stuff like this back in the day, and she'd go, Eric, why are you spending $150 on a pair of shoes? And I'm like, she's like, you can go to Payless, and I'm like, okay, let's break this down. I'm gonna go to Payless. I'm gonna spend $25, $35 on a pair of shoes, and in 4 months, because I play basketball, I run around. But like, first of all, I keep my shit clean. Number one, I'm gonna need to buy a new pair. Once she saw for like the first 1 or 2 pairs that I or somebody spent over $100 on a pair of shoes, and how well I kept them, and how many years, plural with an S on there, they lasted, she didn't ask no more questions.
Nope, I did not.
She didn't ask, go buy your $200 shoes, even in the fucking 90s.
Nope. I
Go
did
buy
not.
your 200, it's your money. But those were my daily shoes for school that I kept fucking clean, didn't blow a soul out, nothing. And then I still had $300 to go buy clothes.
That's
They
the
were
one-
they were like 150 back then
That's
for
the one
shoes.
thing we splurged on was your shoes.
That was the biggest thing I
Yep.
splurged on was my
Yep.
shoes.
Well, you-
That's the way you flexed back then.
Yeah.
well, yeah. I
You
mean,
could fake everything else.
Kinda.
Yeah.
You kinda could.
Yeah.
You really kinda could. There were times that I remember when Gabriel Brothers was a thing, like around, and
Gabriel Brothers.
Oh
And
my
I-
god, yeah.
and it was the fact that all they did was rip tags off. You got Levi's for like $10. They were Levi's. You could see the fucking buttons still. All they did was rip the leather tag off the back. You had a pair of Levi's, dude.
You cannot put one over on us.
Do you know what jeans I cannot do, and I don't know why, and it's not the fact I can't do Wranglers. They feel weird. I don't like the material.
Wranglers
you're not
ain't
a
right.
cowboy.
I don't like them.
You have to be 50 or over to wear
Dude,
Wranglers.
I don't like them. I'm
Nobody
sorry.
does that, but-
I will spend the extra $15, $20 on a pair of fucking Aeropostales or something or whatever.
You mean Aeropostale?
The Aeropostale?
Apostole.
Or-
That's the
or-
French
or-
version.
Hey, Becca, what's up?
That's the French version.
I'll pay for quality. My couch purse lasts my coach purse lasts me 13 years. Exactly. That's what it's, I legit probably bought Chandler's mom 4 bags for the price of 1.5 over the 4 years I got her one for Christmas. That was like her big gift. And I'm not kidding. If I'd get a $500 purse for like $200, I'm like, because it's 6 months ago style, get the fuck out of here, bougie bitch.
I'm carrying a Coach purse that is probably 3 seasons old. Do I care?
Who
Hell
fucking
no.
cares?
Do you know what I like about it? It's not that it says Coach on it. It's because it's got a good zipper inside.
All about the zippers.
Let's be real.
I don't give a fuck about the pattern.
I got my purse at Ross
Redneck jeans.
for like $20, I think.
The purse you're carrying now?
Yeah,
I don't even
I
know the
love
wallet.
that thing.
Thank you.
I love
I just
that.
wanted something that was big enough to hold all my shit when I was like.
Mom knows what's up.
Hell yeah. Crystal's purse is fire. It's got, is it gold trim?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Black and gold.
And she's got the bow. She's got the. She can what they call
She
Ashley
is
called it the pit smeller
styling.
or the long.
Yeah. The
Like
Oh.
you can do
So
either
I
the
wanted-
up on or the yeah.
Yeah.
That's because my friend Diane
It's
had a
convenient.
friend that worked at the like Goodwill or something like donation center in a Cleveland suburb, and he brought her a bunch of these name brand purses, and she comes out carrying an armload.
Yeah.
She goes, pick what you want. I brought home 2 Coach purses. Because
Yeah.
the people that live in Hudson
Hey.
don't take the tags off and go, this is last year's bag.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I'm not carrying that.
Christine, what's up, hon?
Yeah, I don't.
I just used your cup tonight for tomorrow's video. So guys, my Pennywise cup.
Christine?
So Janet just says, I'm becoming a fan of you guys. I must bid you adieu for the evening.
Hey, thank you for being here.
Janet, come back and
Thanks,
see us,
hon. Thank you for the
Janet.
5.
Christine for 5.
Christine, I'm still using your cup.
Yeah, dude,
Tell him.
I
now.
just I don't put him in the put
Yeah.
it in the dishwasher. Rachel, I get it. Holy Lord. 1992 called.
No, 2000.
Zoe is from Scotland.
Yep.
Crystal's family is from Scotland. Thanks for being here.
This is such a good vibe. Well, thank you for being here.
Do not get me started about the heat. When I get my next electric bill, I'm going to be swearing for 5 minutes and not repeat myself.
K-Swisses. The all white K-Swisses.
I'm going to have to clean another $800 house.
Them hoes cost $80 now.
Wait till Channing gets older.
80, I
"You
know.
hire me, Grandma." She did. She
She
says,
wants to make
yeah. She says, I should work for you, Grandma.
Listening. Oh,
That little girl is.
Sarah gets it. Hell yeah,
Alright,
Sarah. Fucking sucks. My husband complains about winter, and I'm like,
Christine, of
"Dude,
course, hon.
you
Those are
can
cups.
only take off so many clothes. I
That's
can cover
that's
up with 19
that's
blankets."
what I've always said, and then until you're still hot.
Oh
No,
my
guys,
God.
seriously, if you go to Christine's page, she can drop her link. I've never put it in the. I rinse my. It's only water now, guys. I don't think
oh shit.
But
Oh, God.
God
damn it.
just don't put them in the dishwasher. I've literally had it since. Never had a problem. Not chipped, not warped,
Nope.
nothing.
Oh, cast iron. That's so cool.
Beautiful, beautiful cups will last you forever. I take it to work every day.
She paid $10. Hell yeah.
Oh, my dad's calling.
Oh, my dad's calling.
Whoops. I just cut him off.
No, Mike, she's being funny.
Oh, I thought you said mine, not Mike.
No, she said my dad.
No, my dad, but she's just being funny. Like,
Oh.
yeah. Grandpa Ralph passed when I was like 8, 9,
How much older are you than
8 years.
8 years?
Mhm. Yep. 9 for like
We are
a
so
second, I
hungry.
think.
Yeah.
It's one of those. For like a month or 2 or some shit.
Oh, for like a month and a half, I'm only 5 years.
Devin said
He is.
Oh, okay, all right. I look like Aaron Rodgers' bird. I hear that a lot.
I don't see it.
I don't either, dude. Even with the long hair. But my favorite is. So here's how it goes. I love the fact that people were asking me for a long time, "Are you going to sign with the Steelers?" And that's how I knew they were asking if I was Aaron Rodgers. And then it was Aaron Rodgers, Timu, wish Aaron Rodgers, and then my favorite, Darren Rodgers. I liked it. I'll allow it. Darren Rodgers.
Well, Devin said he was going with his friend Aiden. He'll be home later. Schultz, I'm here.
Looks like Gonzo.
Every time I go
I can
there,
kinda
take
see
a
it.
bow tie pasta.
Eat the pasta. Mom.
You're allowed
Oh,
to have
so
pasta.
good.
Pasta, you can have more pasta.
Kyle made amazing bow tie pasta.
No. Let's be clear. She started the skillet meal.
You stirred it. You get points.
And we will
Dude,
tag team that.
Those are. I'll tell you what. For what they're worth, yeah, there's some preservatives in there. Those are some good. Those are fucking good meals,
They're
man.
good.
Yeah.
They're
They-
just good.
They really are, and not for nothing. They're basically I like almost like that good step up from like the healthy meal choice frozen meals that you throw in the microwave.
If we want to work something out, I would love to get her.
Wait,
some.
what?
She said Crystal needs a.
I want a
Oh,
Lorna
yeah.
Shore cup so bad.
Oh,
I need a Lorna Shore cup.
you should have said that a long time ago.
I need a Lorna Shore cup. That's what I want. I want a Lorna Shore cup.
Oh,
Biggest Lorna Shore cup. I want a Lorna Shore cup. Eric doesn't understand this, but I'm gonna strap him to that chair and we're gonna listen to Lorna Shore, like all of it, before September when he goes.
you know what, you guys
So
really
that-
should.
That's
That would be fun.
that's the bummer, guys. Is so she's actually not going to be able to go, and I got to get Becca. I'm so sorry, hon. You know why? I promise I'm not forgetting about you. About getting back to you on that. Now the tickets are like 100 for Pitt, or no, there's not even any available. But if her, it was Becca and one or two other people were gonna go. We're just gonna get like regular seats. But I promise, hon, I will get back to you on that. I just got to look at some
I'm in
finances.
an alternate universe right now, I just want you to know.
Okay, well as long as you're good.
I'm pretty happy.
You should
about
meme
it.
the Darren Rogers. Clearly he's Rizzo. Sorry, I just caught that.
No, honey, they don't.
That's the fun part, is that you keep on talking.
Yeah. What did I say?
Keep talking.
We were watching Video Copilot affect things. And she woke up, she went, why all bridesmaids with different dresses? And one of the kids, she's too short. She has Chuck E. Cheese shoes. And I went, what?
I say the most fucked up shit.
And then she finally woke up because I was like, honey, let's scoot you over here, that way you're comfy. And she got up and she was like, oh, is the show done? I'm like, what the hell is this?
Never
about
been to a
Chuck E. Cheese
concert?
shoes? She's like, why are you mad at me? I'm like, I'm not. I'm invested and now I have nothing.
Never been to a concert? Yeah. Here's the thing, man, is I'm trying to do as I cannot wait to go with Becca, Sav, and I think I'm gonna, my friend Trin's gonna meet us there too, Trinity, and then I might have a buddy that wants to. Oh, he probably can't get a ticket.
I would cry.
But, anyways,
It'll be just
We're-
at the end of my recovery.
I know, I know.
I would not risk that.
But anyways, as far as 21 Pilots, I cannot wait for that.
I would just have to say a hard no, sweetheart. You know, I try not to be real strict with you, but Mama would have to say no.
I know.
I'm just
You're seeing Green Day this year? Nice.
You know what?
Okay.
I'll take you to a club and we'll dance a little. We'll go see
Billy,
Trainwreck.
no plans to do any Blue 3 A's Grace right now. People don't show up
It's
for it. So.
unfortunately not the same.
Chomsky, I want to get back on Billy. We will get back. I want to test her again too, but like I selfishly want to get back on Billy. Let us finish. No pun intended.
The thing is, I don't know what all we would even have left if Billy.
I want to see if I want to do a deep track and see if
Does
it
she
works.
have like an album you can listen to?
Well-
Or something?
we've done the majority of her stuff. I mean, we,
Oh, have we?
well, I'm not saying we've not. We have plenty left. It's the fact that it's like I just don't know if anyone's going to care about the rest of the stuff. We're
Well, that's what I'm saying. I want to see if people are going to care about deep cuts like 21 Pilots.
You know
She
what?
did just. She was one of those like cuspers. Like she kept going like this, and we're like, like you know.
I don't like Billie Eilish.
You do or don't?
Do not.
Don't?
No.
not a thing.
Really?
Nope.
But you like
Everything she-
sleep? Do you like Sleep Token?
Obviously.
I'm saying like it's just she's got this like not the same, but she's got a very like that whisper,
Oh, come on!
that whispery
What's wrong
kind
with
of.
you?
That's the thing, though. That's the only. That's all she sounds like. She sounds.
I mean,
whispery.
that's
All
fair.
Her songs,
That's
everything.
fair. That's fair.
I
God
gotta
fucking-
admit, Billy took a minute for me to catch on,
Do you know who I do like?
but I like her.
Melanie Martinez and Halsey.
Melanie Martinez,
Yeah.
I have been listening to her since The Voice.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
She was on Adam Levine's
I'm
team in
aware.
The Voice.
You've been listening to her since then. You
Yes.
knew who the fuck she was.
Yeah, she's a little hard to miss. She's got white and black hair. Hello. Yeah. She's
This bitch.
she's great. Excuse me.
Hey, you could say fuck you in
I
the middle of my
know.
Ronnie Radke. It's my
Ronnie-
channel. You know this, right? This is
Ronnie
my-
loves that, and you know it. No, yeah, Melanie's
Does he though?
amazing.
Does he though?
Melanie is one of the first real independent artists that I began to appreciate for what she did.
Wait.
She's super, super creative.
Sarah, where's your Lorna Shore con? Wait, I'm so sorry. Are you in Ohio? I'm so sorry. You know, especially right now, my brain is nothing.
Sarah is in Ohio?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. She said she's dragging hubby to the Lorna
Come
that
on,
day.
Sarah, sing out, Louise. Are you in Ohio?
Oh, give her a second.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure you've said before.
Hi, Wyatt. I don't feel like typing it, so I'm just gonna say it. Hi, Wyatt.
Illinois. Okay, so it's they're the next night.
Oh, she's 6 hours away.
It's the next night.
Breaking Benjamin is awesome and one of Kyle's
Yeah.
favorite bands.
Yeah. No, Breaking Benjamin is really good. One of my favorite videos by them is when they are live on like not TRL, but it was like that thing like when they did that version. What?
I was like, where did Kyle go?
Oh yeah, he went to the bathroom.
Okay, baby.
He's okay, I can hear him.
Can a man piss in peace?
And I want to put out there, everyone, that Butterfly was so sweet to say that about me. Let me tell you that there is no doubt that that woman is absolutely beautiful.
Tiff, you are. You are beautiful.
Positively stunning.
I hate that I only got to meet you phone
Yes.
over voice because my leg was just not having it that day. But you're just
Yeah,
absolutely
we felt really bad about that.
amazing. Oh, my leg.
Yes, we really were like,
It's hard.
it is. It's hard.
It's only nerve pain, right?
Yeah, it's
So
only
It's
nerve
only
pain.
nerve pain.
That's
Yeah.
the worst pain of all time. Like, it's
Guys, we got about 10 minutes. We got about 10 minutes left. We'll be hopping off here.
Do you know who else I don't like?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So what is it? No, you're allowed to not like 21
I
Pilots. She
know,
doesn't like
but I
21
didn't know
Pilots.
that.
What is it that you don't like?
I don't. They're too tame.
You're too what?
Tame.
Tame?
Tame?
Tame.
Okay, they're just not heavy enough for you.
They're not heavy enough for me.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I like level of concern.
Sorry, I was like, damn, like it's two motherfuckers. I'm like, got it. You mean like, got it.
you need a
They're-
little more.
They're calm.
Yeah.
They're somebody's calm.
They're hyper and spread. They're not deep. They're not
Like,
deep
yeah.
and heavy. And
Yeah.
okay,
Right,
I
like-
see.
Like Eric, what was I listening to when I was cooking?
Oh well, yeah. I was like, I know you were listening to like, well, at least Bad Omens.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay. I was like, so she does just kind of vibe out to like. And what was weird was, you had it on your phone, and my first thought was, bitch, put it on the fucking speakers. That's louder. Like,
I thought about it. I did, but I was like, no, you're gonna set up. And I didn't want to bother you.
with music. You know, there's a
Who
plaque
do
in
you
my
have,
office
Bob?
that says that we're awesome at picking music. So, just saying.
Okay.
Well, I know that my scream metal is not for everybody because, like, Kyle calls it a wall of sound.
I'm just saying the fact, like,
It is.
especially Bad Omens, but it was just the
It's
fact
not
of like,
terrible.
put the music
I
on.
just kind of.
I used to
struggle
rock
with
out
it
with the
hard,
fucking
so I can't
subwoofers
understand.
blasting in here while I was in there
That's
cooking
all.
eggs,
I'm sure there's things
so that you
really
could hear it through my
important.
phone.
I just don't know what the fuck it is.
Actually, like, Lorna Shore is, they've got amazing lyrics. Like, they've got
See,
very deep lyrics.
That's why I want to do like a dive with them in, because they don't do well on the show, guys, unfortunately. So I got to do them on my well, Kyle kind of, but like I want to dive into them more, and I want the lyrics because I've heard that a lot, especially with Will, and I don't know if that there's any. I don't know how true this is, but like maybe a little more so with Will than past. Sorry, I know I was reconnected, but I don't know. With the other than past singers, so I want to go through. Here's my problem: I want to go through Lorna Shore and Dance Gavin Dance.
Yes.
But here's my thing. For the time being, I only want to go through Will and Tillian. For now. I know that there's others, and then now different in future. But for Dance Gavin Dance, I only want to do those for now. But that's gonna have to be on Twitch, guys. But I want to do that with Bad Omens and a couple other things because I'm pissed off that we didn't get the crowd right. And it's not a slight, but it's just like, well, we can't proceed, so we have to do this on our own. And I have purposefully not listened to Bad Omens other than what I've ever heard on the fucking show until this day still, because I thought we might go through more.
That is a crime.
This is the shit that people do not tell you.
This is how being a reaction channel works.
Eric,
You don't get to listen to that shit.
No.
You guys get-
No, I have all of Will's Lorna Shore ready and waiting for you,
So
that we can listen to it.
That's what I mean. Like I have to, like, I almost have to like cap myself on things where it's like, if we can't go through this in the next 6 months, I gotta listen to it because I have not listened to Lorna Shore. I've not.
Crystal.
Do you know how long I've not listened to Bad Omens? Crystal, wait, hold on. Send me your favorite.
Christine.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Christine. I totally will.
But like that's the thing is this is again goes in that category of we don't get to watch reaction channels anymore really like that either.
Yeah.
It's
Takes a lot away from you.
Yeah, our music as a music lover, if you love music, don't be a reaction channel. I'm gonna be real honest with you because then now you are handicapped. Do you know how many times I've stopped listening to something or been like, well, I don't know if I want to because maybe we'll listen to this soon.
That
Well,
has
this
to
is
be
exactly-
awful.
The maybe bus is always there.
This is where, like, when you were like, hey, man, we should do movies. I'm like, I'm not fucking up. YouTube already took my music life from me. Fuck
Not
that, dude.
taking my movie.
No, you're not. You're not taking
No.
anything else from me, dude. I'm done
And
with that shit.
I immediately understood what he meant.
Right.
I immediately even because I was like, well, yeah, with you working, and then we both had this realization, like standing right there, and I went, no, he's right, and he went, no, I don't think that would make a difference. You're still not taking that from me. It doesn't matter how many hours I work at another job. You're not taking. Not for nothing. I don't have to, but like it's the newest thing. I gotta watch Sinners with you guys. And like that, that's something I can't just like get baked and just sit back and not have to worry about. It's now part of a job,
Like,
and
you
it's
do
not.
it well.
And that's oh my god, that sounds so fucked up to say, like boo-hooing. But I understand what Kyle's saying. Nope, you're not taking that away from me. I want to make movies. I want to do. You're not doing that.
Hey Ben, I wanted to just tell you, you were talking about Hootie and the Blowfish. This is a true story. Rykerroad grandma
Oh, yeah.
went on a road trip and went to a piano bar with karaoke and sang with Darius Rucker
For 2 hours
the
before she
entire
knew.
night and did not know it.
Dora, come on, we're doing the next song.
Yes, yes. And Dirty Aunt Pam was with him, with them, and she's like, Aunt Dora, do you know who that is?
No fucking clue.
No, she had 5 stingers. She didn't give a shit who that was. She says, best time I ever had.
Probably.
Yeah.
Fucking Darius Rucker.
My
You
mother
shitting me?
knows
Hootie and the
everybody.
Blowfish?
I
Yeah.
saw Darius Rucker in concert. He does the best Purple Rain I've ever heard.
Oh my God.
I've
Besides
heard
Prince
that.
himself.
I've actually heard some shit about that.
I saw him in concert with Lady Antebellum, and he did his last song. He did Purple Rain, and it was so fucking good.
No shit.
Holy.
My mom used to work with Darius' sister. No shit. Dude.
Have you ever heard Darius Rucker's So I Sang?
I think Darius Rucker could sing anything.
No, it's a song called So I Sang.
So I
It's
Sang,
really,
okay.
It's like the acoustic version. It's really deep.
Damn, that's fucking wild. But guys, here's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. It's been about 2 hours now. So I appreciate y'all hanging out. What I might do is give me about 20 minutes. I can. I'm not gonna edit because I'm too, but I'm gonna go on the detour. If you guys want to hang out for some more time, I'm gonna get some hours on the detour. Maybe hang out for another hour or so. I'm gonna go in the studio and kick it. So if you guys want to hang out, give me until about 11, 10 after, something like that. So we'll see you then and/or tomorrow for coffee time. And thanks for hanging out with everybody. There's Mom, Kyle, Crystal in the
They're all over
background.
here.
So thank you guys, and we will see you guys tomorrow or tonight.
Take care of yourself. Wash your ass.